This is Proverbs 13:9. He said, "The light of the righteous rejoiceth, but the lamp of the wicked shall be put out. Only by pride cometh contention, but the well advised is wisdom. Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase." First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Deb honors to the elder apostles of GMS who rule well. And you, Akim, that's out here preaching this truth, risking your lives to do so from the four corners of the earth. And you few Akwaf that's listening and learning, being blessed, whatever Yahweh Shai may find your hands to do. All right, back with another one. This is just a quick one, man, just to hit on the debt. They came into agreement to further the debt. This devil, boy, something else. This is, I'm going to Habakkuk. This is 2 and 4, I believe. All right, yeah. He said, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine," all right, his philosophy, "he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desires as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all peoples. Shall not these take up a parable against him, a taunting proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his." All right. How long? "And to him that laden himself with thick clay." Okay, and that thick clay is this debt, man, that America is up under. Okay, and they just passed the House bill again to further the debt, to prolong it. Okay, to just really just putting a Band-Aid over it. Where's my YouTube shit? To put a Band-Aid on it. Okay, which and it's futile, man, because you just extended the you kept the government open until I think to September, I think, and then you just got hit with your tariffs just yesterday or the day before. The stock market crashed. It cost the economy $4 trillion, I think $4 trillion. So you just extended a debt, but then just took on more debt. Bro, this place is through, man. Let me play these videos real quick. Okay, here we go.
There are so many benefits to being a teacher, but I think the biggest is the impact that we can have on our students.
Well, in a narrow vote, House Republicans approved a stopgap measure to keep the government funded at least through the summer.
Fox News senior national correspondent Kevin Cork is in Washington with the latest.
The bill is passed without objection.
House Republicans Tuesday afternoon voting 217 to 213, passing a spending bill to fund the government at its current levels until the end of September.
This was a big vote on the House floor.
Speaker Mike Johnson, after the vote, touting Republican efforts, applauding the GOP's success in passing a funding bill ahead of Friday's looming deadline, and in the process, avoiding a government shutdown. Overall, the measure boosts defense spending by $6 billion compared to fiscal 2024 and decreases non-defense spending by $13 billion.
This was a clean CR. It freezes funding. It's a responsible thing to do.
Johnson accusing Democrats of organizing a, quote, shameful misinformation campaign ahead of Tuesday's vote. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries disagreeing. Democrats in the House and Senate saying the bill only gives more leeway to President Trump and Elon Musk to redirect funding.
Yeah, to give them more leeway, man, because this dude is strategically is about to shut this government down, man. Well, not the government, but he's about to crash the economy. All right, to make way.
Ignited a financial disaster
for their new for the new digital monetized currency. Okay, all right. This is and then this is just what happened just the other day. Now that bill just passed. That was an hour. It came in an hour ago. All right, this was 17 hours ago.
So massive that in just one day, the U.S. stock market lost $4 trillion in value. This wasn't a random market dip. It was a direct response to a tariff war that has spiraled out of control, leaving businesses scrambling.
Right. So through his tariffs, man, he's gonna. This is good because it's no way that you can tell that this guy is gonna crash the economy because he has mass deportations. Okay, so that's taken away from the job sector. All right. Now you have these tariffs. All right, because the tariffs work both ways. Okay, you're making tariffs to other countries, exports. Okay, well they're gonna you're putting tariffs on imports. Okay, and they're gonna tariff their goods. Matter of fact, Canada matter of fact, I'm gonna try to go to that video. Canada just put a 20. Well, they didn't put it on there yet, but they saying if Trump keeps on with the tariffs, they're gonna put a 25% tariff on electricity. So you know what that means? Because they fund, I think, 3 states: Michigan, Minnesota, and somewhere else. But they have electricity coming in to fund those places, and they said that that's going to hit the American people. Okay, so yeah, man. So this place is in disarray. Let me continue.
Investors panicking, and America rather than China or Canada taking the heaviest blows. What began as a strategy to make America economically unshakable has now turned into a self-inflicted wound, one that is draining wealth faster than any foreign adversary ever could.
Yep. See?
But what caused it? Let's find out. Let's start with what Trump planned for nations. Firstly, China. Trump's decision to raise tariffs on Chinese goods from 10% to 20% was meant to squeeze Beijing into submission. The logic was simple. Make it more expensive for Americans to buy Chinese products, force companies to shift production back to the US, and create an economic advantage that would leave China struggling. But instead of China buckling under the pressure, it struck back with ruthless precision. Beijing retaliated by slapping heavy tariffs on American agricultural goods, cutting deep into the backbone of the U.S. economy.
See, and that's going to the agriculture goods. What this means is going to high prices for food, which is prophecy, which is going to in turn bring on the famine. Okay, I think we also get some type of agricultural. I forget what the. It's something that comes from Canada. It's a mineral that farmers need. That they just said the other day that they're gonna slap tariffs on that. So if China is gonna slap tariffs on agricultural goods, then Canada's gonna do the same. So that means that America's gonna suffer, man.
The message was clear. China wasn't going to sit quietly while Washington tried to strong-arm it. The impact was immediate. American farmers, who rely heavily on exporting wheat, corn, and chicken, suddenly found their biggest buyer walking away. Demand plummeted, shipments stalled, and the very people Trump had promised to protect were now watching.
Then you could thank who? You could thank Bill Gates for, see, and all this stuff is strategically done because Bill Gates, when the Democrats were in office, matter of fact, you don't even hear shit from him. Him and Elon Musk, that was a video that I got coming up. Him and Elon Musk actually don't even like each other, So that goes back to Matthew's, Slakia. This kingdom can't stand. If kingdom divided cannot stand. Okay, so Elon, these are one of the two richest men in the world, man. Elon Musk and Bill Gates. They don't even like each other, man. All right, because some kind of dispute. Bill Gates, they had a conversation, and then I think Bill Gates asked Elon Musk, was he gonna invest into in something? And then Elon Musk returned and said, "Are your Tesla stocks still down?" And he said, "Yes." He said, well, then no. He said, you're not going to support me. I'm not supporting you. So it's a rip in that right there. All right. But anyway, so we up here importing corn and wheat, and America could be producing all their own stuff, man. So like I said, man, this kingdom, matter of fact, let me get that, man. All right, this is Matthews, ain't it? No, more. All right, this is Mark 3:24. I gotta remember this. Mark 3:24. He said, "And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand." All right. If a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Right, man. And we see America is divided, man. Not only America, but the elites, not the super elites, but the wicked, the ones that's doing all the puppet guys. They're not even in agreement. So yeah, this kingdom can't stand. Let me play a little bit more of this, and I'm gonna close out.
Watching their revenues collapse. While farmers were left reeling, Wall Street was entering full-blown panic mode. The tech sector, which had been the main driver of the stock market's growth for years, suddenly found itself in freefall. Apple, Nvidia, and Tesla companies that depend on global supply chains, Chinese consumers, and stable trade relationships were among the first to take massive hits. The Nasdaq plunged 4% from its previous high, dragging down investors who had once celebrated Trump's pro-business stance. Tesla alone lost $125 billion in value, a stunning blow that showed just how fragile the market had become under the weight of escalating trade tensions. But it wasn't just the immediate damage that sent investors running. The memory of the 2018 to 2019 US-China trade war was still fresh, and the signs were eerily familiar. Back then, tariffs had disrupted supply chains, forced companies to raise prices, and slowed global economic growth. Now, the cycle was repeating itself, only...
Okay, all right. This link is, I'll put this in the description. Well, or you can get the link from right here, man. You know, if your brothers want to watch these videos in entirety. All right. With that, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostle GMS, who rule well. And you Akim that's out here preaching the gospel and the truth and risking your lives to do so. And you few Aquafs that's listening and learning, being blessed, whatever Yahweh Shai may find your hands to do. To the next one. Shalom.